I am absolutely obsessed with airplane food, and I've been bugging Cebu Pacific to allow me to shoot one of their food facilities, and they finally said yes, and I'm bringing along one of the nerdiest, geekiest food geeks that I know, Miss Abi Marquez.
We're gonna cook some airplane food.
Let's do it.
Let's go! Gusto ko makakita ng yung parang isang sako ng harina.
So parang big
Yes.
food, big cooking.
Yes.
And I feel like every cook, like one of the things we love the most is mise en place.
Yes.
Is how organized you can be in the kitchen, and when you're producing this amount of food every day, the organization is to another level. And so as home cooks, you can kind of learn a lot from that.
Kasi mas malaki yung risks, mas malaki yung
Everything.
everything.
The responsibility
is
is huge.
mas malaki yung kawali. Mas malaki yung sandok.
So you guys, if you guys get confused between who is Abi and who is Erwan, I'm the taller one. Just remember that.
I'm the energetic one.
That's true.
Okay naman yan? Yes.
This way, ready. This way. Okay. It's my least favorite thing to do is to watch myself in the mirror.
Happy
Correct.
birthday to you.
I've never been this clean in my life.
Before giving us a tour of the whole facility that produces thousands of meals a day, they showed us how to cook some of Cebu Pacific's best sellers, their Pinoy spaghetti and their beef adobo.
How many per portion? How many grams per portion?
260 per the regular
260 grams.
per portion.
30 kgs divided by 260 grams.
I'm a cook, not a mathematician.
Jesus.
Oh! Beef cubes. Akala ko beef cubes like po yun.
Yes!
Yes!
Right?
Yes! Oh my God!
Put those muscles.
Game! Oh, ang bigat! It looks fun.
Where's your technique? Come on, fold it.
For like the first 5 turns siguro. Ayoko na.
Okay, try
Let
it.
the man do it.
I'm sorry. You can fit 120 kilos in here.
That's my gym rat friend.
Thank you. Thank you. I work out 4 times a day for a reason. So imagine you can put 120 kgs of meat in here. This is just 30 kgs for about 260 grams per portion. Huge food. So these machines have to be really well powered to have that constant heat so you get a perfectly cooked sear or beef each time. I'm gonna let the pros take over after you.
Masaya dito. Oh, shucks.
Amazing.
Oh, God.
I want one of these too.
Tambayan pag summer.
Right, everyone, we can play basketball.
Yeah.
Basket.
Do we want to start? How does it work for recipe development? The ideas come from you?
Sometimes coming from us, sometimes coming from the client.
That's dark soy lang.
Dark soy.
Okay.
So, sawa na po ba kayo sa adobo?
Adobo ka pa ba?
Since we needed to wait 3 hours for the adobo to cook, no shortcuts here, they gave us a tour of the whole facility. Cooking for this many people requires a lot of organization, strict hygiene rules, and lots of technology to make sure that the food is cooked at the right time. One mistake can delay a whole production line and create havoc in their schedule.
So this is the production proper. First we will do the receiving area.
Okay. Whoa.
Damn!
I'm getting trauma flashbacks from my previous job.
For dry items, we have dry store. So this is for halal raw material. So we have halal main stores.
Thank you.
Yes, let's
So we're
go!
going to the pre-preparation area.
Let's go!
So this is the preparation area. So this is where we further process our fresh produce. So after pre-washing and sanitization, we do slicing, peeling, cutting. Depends on the client
On the client.
specifications.
You want to get really good knife skills? Work
Oo
here.
nga eh.
Work here for a month. Yeah.
Nakakangawit po ba? Nasanay na rin.
This is our meal portioning one. So we do snacks, sandwiches, and the hot meals.
So they bring the sauces, the stews from the chillers upstairs.
Yes. Then we have
here.
also chillers here for cold holding. Then
Is this the
For burrito.
For the burrito box.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like we should do a burrito bag.
grilled chicken wrap.
So cute.
So we'll go to the freezer area first before we go to the production proper.
ITGIRL. You know I am that girl.
But first, we have the anteroom. So anteroom is set as at chiller settings.
Chiller settings.
Ante!
Ante.
Those are the freezers for the raw materials. But also, we use this area for loading and
of
picking
the-
of 5J
okay.
meals.
So this is the exact part that the crew use.
Nakaload
Drumstick
na!
ito.
Yes.
What the heck?
So this is this is the beef.
This is the beef adobo.
Pwede hawakan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can show
tigas.
I'm gonna sign it for the lucky person.
Ako din.
Erwan, Heussaff.
So this our halal raw material freezer.
I love it.
Kaso kakapit yun.
I love it. Okay, we're good.
It's giving Titanic.
So after freezer,
This is your favorite.
Let's go!
so this is the bakery pastry area. So we provide pastries, desserts for 5J crew meals.
Ang bango! Baon na po namin to.
Sure.
Ang sarap!
So next we have butchery area. So we have halal and non-halal butchery area. So we do preparation of meat products here. So cutting,
Init.
marination.
Hi guys!
So you do marinade, breading, dry rubs. What are the ear patches for? For the cold?
For the
Or just to keep it?
for for the mask.
Yeah.
For the mask.
For the ear loop.
Yeah.
I thought it was like for like super hearing. It's like a radio.
No, it's not.
Finally, after the tour, we went back for a taste of their adobo.
Yay!
It's gonna be super hot.
Okay.
We've got hands of steel.
Detect nga ng metal, di ba?
It's not as hot as you'd think it would be, actually.
Oh, I think it's hot.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
Pa-replay, it's not
the tip
as
is,
fast.
it's not as hot as you'd think it would be, actually. You can move it in your mouth, like you're making out with the beef. Yummy. Yeah. Smart.
Kanin po.
For international flights, we classify them as short-haul or long-haul flights. We offer rice and pasta meals as well as the sandwiches as well.
So all these are pre-ordered. If someone says didn't pre-order the char siu chicken but still wants,
They can definitely purchase
that
something on board.
So you can, okay, but you can't have the char siu chicken.
No.
So okay, so the meals are really just
Yeah.
pre-ordered. Oh.
The preparation would be always a day before the flight of the departure date. Yes, since after production here, it will still be delivered to our facility. The best seller is the char siu chicken, and then the beef adobo.
We're so basic.
Deserve. Ano yung mga kinds of dishes that are good for airlines?
First thing that we consider is that we try to avoid a lot of handling when it comes to our partners as well. So if you've noticed, most of our recipes are simple.
And so, but texturally, it has to be like stews, curries, things with sauces. Like to her point, something crispy
Yeah.
like lumpia
Yeah.
would probably not travel very well.
It has to be a dish that reheats well.
Like a perfectly medium rare steak. No, I'm kidding.
So something crispy like fried chicken or lumpia,
Pancit.
it doesn't reheat well in an oven.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's best consumed na after you fry it, right?
Yes. So meron pala tayong ganong limitation when it comes
Yes.
to airline foods.
And then Cebu Pacific said whoever wins this competition in the February menu, the dish will make it.
Kala ko naman whoever wins mo may ano, free flight.
We are back in the studio.
We're back.
So how was that experience for you? Have
Amazing.
you been to like big catering facilities before?
Not yet. First time ko yun.
Cool.
As I've said, pangarap ko talagang makapunta sa big facilities kasi iba sila gumalaw, like yung principles when it comes to recipes and yung pag-develop ng dishes, very different from your typical home cook setup.
So you go restaurant kitchens are very intricate. lots of ingredients, lots of
Yes.
herbs and stuff like that. But when you cook in batches or cook in bulk, the food still has to be good because you're servicing, I don't know, 500,
Yeah.
1,000 people a day. But it can't be super complex and costs are super important. So it's like a
Yes.
different style of cooking altogether.
Yes, it has to be simple enough because they're also saving on costs.
Correct. So if you guys didn't know, by the way, Cebu Pacific flies to 25 international destinations. So the hot food that we did feature is available on those international routes. And starting December 7, Cebu Pacific will be the first airline, I think, flying straight from Manila all the way to Da Nang in Vietnam. Da Nang is super cool. Da Nang has amazing food, amazing landscapes as well. So it's a really cool place to visit if you haven't been to Vietnam. It's a great entry point to it. So, like I said, Abby and I will now attempt to make what we think would work in an airline setting. And then we'll have passengers try our food and decide which ones they prefer.
We took note of everything they consider when it comes to airline food. So, first of all, madali kainin.
Halal.
Halal. Can be eaten with a plastic fork or spoon kasi
Soft.
yun yung utensils nila on board. It shouldn't have a strong smell.
Shouldn't make a strong sound.
Not messy to eat, so sabaw.
Yeah. So nothing that would
Crumbly
require
things.
cleaning or annoy the passenger next to you.
And again, it has to be simple enough para madali siyang i-prepare in bulk or in big batches. My dish is sweet and sour beef meatballs. We're keeping it halal. Sweet and sour dahil I took a look at the menu, existing menu ng Cebu Pacific, and they already have a soy-based dishes for the rice, but they don't have something na kind of sour, sweet and sour red sauce action going on there.
I like the meatballs approach.
Yeah, meatballs, it's easy to eat. It reheats well. It has vegetables. And yung colors, it's gonna be amazing.
Okay, so your only risk is the dryness.
The dryness of the meatballs.
Of the meatball, that's your only risk. Mine is, I'm gonna call it Mexican beef because it's not specifically from a area in Mexico, but it has Mexican flavors. And I'm gonna be serving that with the chicken oil rice. The beef, pressure cooked. The way I was thinking about it is I also had to look at the menu. We're very much alike. And I didn't see anything kind of like South American-ish. Mine's actually really simple. So I think yours is going to take much longer than mine.
Mas maraming prep time. So inimagine ko yung process niya. So nakita natin na may mga tao naman sila to chop everything for them.
Super surprising.
Yeah,
right?
super surprising. Ang galing.
Like the prep work is incredible.
Yeah.
One of my first jobs was peeling potatoes.
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 Kasi I took, restaurant management. And yung mga technical stuff, like checking the temperature, dapat mag-register siya ng, like fridge. Fridges are supposed to be 5 degrees. Temperature danger zones, na dapat yung food ay kaya nila nalalagay sa blast chiller.
Those hygiene rules should be followed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm pretty, mine is so easy. It's assembly. So I have beef chuck, and then I'm gonna be using just a little bit of spices, which are very cheap, just to bring some flavor. So I have some allspice, I have some paprika, white ground pepper.
They use a lot of white ground pepper, no?
Me? Or there? Yeah.
There.
Yeah, they did. And onion powder.
Actually, consider ko yung I prefer really frying my meatballs. Pero
deep frying?
Yeah, deep
Really?
frying.
Okay.
But when it came to costing,
The oil.
super laki ng difference if you deep fry the meatballs versus just
Here.
put it in the oven with some
yeah.
cooking spray. Kasi nakita natin yung equipment nila and they have all the best ovens out there. So
the large scale stuff.
take
all the
advantage of
combis.
that.
Yeah. Okay, this is good to go.
Pero mo kang peeler. So in food service, they also are very careful with their portion sizes because it affects the cost so much. Dramatically. I need to measure this out because I need to stay within my cost. Or 1,000 divided by 8.
120.
I also want to keep them kind of small para pagka nireheat sila sa microwave, or in an oven, it's more likely na ma-heat up until yung loob.
Okay, I'm pretty much good to go. All I have to do now is pressure cooker. Bit of orange juice for some acidity.
Now we're gonna spray this with some oil. And this is gonna save us so much oil versus deep frying in the oven. I'm very confident with my dish. Wow!
So you're going full on Filipino flavors here.
Yes.
Love it. The
And
pineapple
palasa siya.
is a little bit risky. I mean, I appreciate the risk taking. Is pineapple an Asian food?
Bakit matcha? Ay,
It does.
muntik na
This is how I make my money.
And this goes to a blast chiller. Yes!
Congealed. See? Congealed.
Ano ba yung congealed?
Parang the fat solidified.
Ah, okay.
Gelatinized.
Gelatinized.
Yeah. So we'll attempt to do 4 portions.
Yeah.
These are the actual portions. Let's just weigh it out just because I am very
Particular.
curious.
Curious.
15 grams.
Pasaan ka?
Dun.
Depolog?
I thought, hello, hi, how are you?
Hello.
Today we have a couple of dishes for you to choose from. We'll serve you both, so you don't really have a choice. So we have Mexican beef with some chicken oil rice. And I wrote a little message there for you because I think you're very special and good looking, sir.
Pwede Gcash.
And then, Miss, I have my phone number if you want to call me anytime, let me know. And then a little bit of my own special sauce. Enjoy.
Hi! Welcome! Nakakatakot.
Tutulog eh.
Hi! Thank you so much for boarding with us. We have meals for you. Yeah, one for you,
Thank
ma'am,
you.
and one for you, sir.
Thank you. Ang gulo ng flight attendant dito eh.
Try it now.
Wow.
Wow.
Parang ano?
Nasa namang beef. The meat is tender.
Yes.
Yes. Next dish. Oh!
Pretty.
Anong kanin to? Ba't may dilaw-dilaw?
White rice, brown rice combination.
Oo, talaga. Pwede pala yun.
Para yummy na, healthy pa.
Yung pinaka-meat niya, yung pinaka-meatball niya inside, there's also flavor inside. So it goes well with the sauce na you made as well.
Ako parang hindi ko siya orderin. Sorry po ah.
Sorry.
Para siyang karinderya meal. Dahil laging may sweet and sour meatball sa karinderya. Oh, pero homey yung lasa niya. Siguro kung ako'y OFW, pauwi na ako ng Pilipinas. At ito ang pagpipilian. Dito na ako sa meatballs para lasang bahay. Lasang Pilipinas. Yung, ito naman, okay naman. Curious ako dito sa Mexican beef. Kasi di pa ako napunta ng Mexico.
Ako rin, I would order this kasi compared to this one, it's easier to eat.
Okay.
Kasi this one you have to slice it tapos baka as someone na very clumsy, baka mahulog ko pa yung ball. So ito parang very easy to eat lang siya.
Okay, so we have initial comments on both dishes. What we'll do now is both of us will close our eyes. Number 1 is my dish, number 2 is Abby's dish. Just put up the number you think is right, and then we'll decide if we need one more person to taste.
Okay. One.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Show your number to the camera. Keep your fingers up, keep your hands up, and
Parang may mayabang na. May naririnig. Feeling ko mayroong tinuruan si Ilan taon lang ba ako? Eh, siya may restaurant siya.
Tapos siya yung nagpapasahod sa amin.
Tama.
Oo, tama.
you can't tell people you're biased. That's not how corruption works.
Sorry.
That was a fun experience. It wasn't really a competition, but now Cebu Pacific, you have to add my meal to my Mexican rice.
Your non-Mexican
My non-Mexican Mexican rice to your menu. So just to wrap everything up, you saw how intricate and how careful people need to be with preparations for the food that you enjoy on board. Just as a reminder, Cebu Pacific flies to 25 international destinations, and if you want food on the plane, make sure you pre-order it up to 24 hours before your flight. And check out the new route to Da Nang. Thanks, Abi. Appreciate
See you
it.
there.
See you in Da
there
Nang.
in Da Nang.
On the
Da Nang.
Da Nang.
This video is brought to you by Cebu Pacific Airlines. Wander far and wide to any of their 25 international destinations. Let's fly, everyone.